You are now tuned in to the underground. No corporate sponsors. No fake chains. Just the raw truth. Turn your speakers up. Yeah, listen to me. They try to silence us, but we still here. Feel me? 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 Yeah, yeah. Ha ha ha. Broadcasting live from the basement, where the truth is the only statement. We don't need the fame. We don't play the game. Real hip hop forever remains. We're broadcasting live from the basement, where the truth is the only statement. I grab the microphone and disconnect the matrix, taking hip-hop back to the raw and the basics. They selling out arenas with the ghost written rhyme, while the real lyricists are doing heavy time in the dungeon, cooking up a masterpiece of thought. This culture is a battle that the pioneers fought. I'm sending out a frequency to wake up the block, a revolutionary rhythm inside the boombox. No diamond rings glaring, just a vision that is staring through the lies of a system that is totally uncaring. We the architects building with the syllables and verbs, the undeniable voice of the concrete verbs. Every rhyme is a brick, every verse is a wall, protecting the sanctuary from a tragic fall. They try to buy a soul with a shiny little check, but I got an old soul and a culture to protect. So keep your mainstream deals and your Hollywood dreams. I'm flowing like a river through the underground streams. This is strictly for the heads nodding on the subway train, using hip-hop music just to medicate the pain. Listen, the mainstream is a window display. It's temporary, but the underground, that's the foundation. Can you hear me? So tell the label executives in the suits and ties, we see right through the corporate disguise. I'd rather be a broke legend spitting on the street than a millionaire puppet on a fabricated beat. The pirate radio is live, taking over the air. Underground hip-hop, yeah, we everywhere. Wake up the masses, we breaking the lock. The undisputed heartbeat of the city block. Broadcasting live from the basement, where the truth is the only statement. We don't need the fame, we don't play the game. Real hip-hop forever remains. Real, broadcasting live from the basement, where the truth is the only statement. You are listening to the truth. You are listening to the truth. Golden hours.
Good times.
Yeah. This is for the ones we miss. Sun setting over the horizon, painted it in gold. Thinking about the memories that never will get old. Rolling through the neighborhood, windows rolled down, listening to the classic West Coast sound. We used to play the block, dreaming about the big stage, before we ever understood the turning of the page. Now we looking at the pictures fading in the frame. Nothing stays the same, but we honoring the name. I got a bottle in my hand, thinking about the crew, the ones who kept it solid, the ones who stayed true.
Time keeps moving on, but the spirit isn't gone. Look up to the sky. We will never say goodbye. Pour a little out for the past.
Make the memories last.
Every sunset in the sky
tells another day goodbye.
Pour a little out for the past.
Time is moving way too fast.
For the ones you love the most, raise a glass and make a
The
toast.
street lights flickering, casting heavy silhouettes. Living with no fear, loving with no regrets. Some made it out the hood, some are locked away, but we all share the bond that can never decay. I hear the laughter echoing across the empty park. A little bit of light shining through the heavy dark. We ain't got the riches, but we rich inside the mind, leaving all the petty drama and the hate behind. So ride to the rhythm, let the music set you free. This is exactly how it's always supposed to be.
Time keeps moving on, but the spirit isn't gone. Look up to the sky. We will never say goodbye. Pour a little out for the past.
Make the memories last.
toast for the memories. Keep cruising.
Some faces
fade from the neighborhood,
but their spirits never leave
The block.
the block. Yeah, yeah. Walking past the brick wall at the corner store, looking at the names of those who ain't here no more. Faces painted bright, but the colors start to peel, reminding us that every single struggle here is real. I remember summertime, water from the fire pump, before the innocence was taken by the city slum. Mama said, keep your faith, don't let the devil win. Preacher said the strongest souls are born from deepest sin. Those Sunday morning lessons kept my sneakers on the ground, even when the sirens were the only familiar sound. Every teardrop on the pavement left a stain. Every loss we suffered taught us how to beat the pain. Some voices whisper,
Some voices cry. Faded mirrors on the boulevard
still speak to me today.
Every painted smile reminds me
There's always a brighter way.
faded mirrors on the boulevard.
Still lighting up my soul.
Every brother that we lost
Help to make the story whole.
Friday nights hanging out, shadows on the street, nodding our heads to a heavy boombox beat, writing down our pain in the crumpled up page, trying to find an exit from this concrete cage. The old neighborhood was rough, but it made us who we are, finding little pieces of heaven, looking at the stars. Soulful melodies drifting from a windowsill, keeping all our shattered hearts calm and still. Nobody had a dollar, but we had our pride, walking with our heads up, nothing left to hide. Elders on the benches playing dominoes, dropping heavy jewels only the ghetto knows, teaching us that respect is the only currency in the world that's trying to blind you from reality. Hold your ground, guard your mind,
leave the ignorance behind. Faded mirrors on the boulevard
still echo through the years
turning silent suffering
into louder cheers.
Faded mirrors on the boulevard still lighting up my soul. Every brother that we lost
Help to make the story whole. Keep the memories alive,
never let them fade.
in the concrete we survive.
Through the beds we made,
Don't surrender to the grief,
every storm runs out of rain.
bringing us a sweet relief. Life ain't measured by the wealth,
It's measured by the love you give.
without thinking of yourself.
Keep breathing on. Oh.
Keep breathing on.
Yeah. Now another young kid stares up at the wall, wondering if he's destined to rise or to fall. Maybe someday he will understand the art, that the truest masterpiece is a resilient heart. The paint is chipping off, but the legacy remains, flowing like the blood inside our very veins. Keep dreaming,
Keep the peace,
let the love inside you
just increase. Faded murals on the boulevard forever stay alive, helping shatter communities learn once more to thrive. Faded murals on the boulevard never wash away, because love keeps holding on to the ghost of your yesterday. Some faces
are gone from the streets,
but they still live forever in the art.
some names They thought the pressure would break us. They were wrong. Let's go!
Against the world with my back to the wall. We rise and build an empire out of every fall. Every obstacle we face puts us in a higher place. Against the world with my back to the wall.
Yeah, we stand up tall and never gonna crawl.
Every chain they try to lock shatters on the solid rock.
I woke up with a fire burning deep inside my chest. Ain't settling for less, I demand the very best. They tried to build a cage, tried to tell me how to live, but I got too much heart and a lot more to give. I'm walking through the flames, I ain't worried about the burn. Every single failure is another way to learn. The enemies are watching, waiting for a slip, but I'm steady at the wheel, captain of the ship. The survival of the fittest in the city of the cold. You either fold up or you turn the mud to gold. I'm speaking for the underdogs, grinding in the street, working every single hour just to make the ends meet. They laugh when you at the bottom, hate when you on top, but once this engine starts, it's never gonna stop. I keep my circle small, only loyalty allowed, cause fake energy will bring a shadow to the crowd. So tie your laces tight, put your armor on your back. We moving strictly forward on the one-way track.
Puts us in a higher place. Against the world with my back to the wall. Ooh, we stand up tall and never gonna crawl. Ooh, every chain they try to lock shatters on the solid rock.
Never let them see you break.
Everything is what you make.
Take the pain and make it power.
This is our finest hour. Yeah, finest hour. Through the fire, we survive.
Testing one. Look, if you're listening to this tape, it means I'm already gone. I left the game, but I couldn't leave without giving you the map. Listen closely. I'm speaking directly and clearly in the microphone, leaving the strike of wisdom from the philosophical throne. Before I pack my duffel bags and permanently leave, I need you to thoroughly listen and completely believe that the streets is a heavily fabricated, dangerous lie, designed to manipulate you and ultimately make you die. Rule number one, never place your absolute trust in a gun. It brings the heat and blocks out the magnificent sun. It is a tool of the coward, a mechanism of fear. It makes your brightest potential instantly disappear. I navigated the maze, surviving the darkest of days, escaping the psychological and the systematic haze. I took the bullets on the chest so the future could be blessed, enduring the ultimate and the most terrifying test. I'm handing you the manual, the heavy survival guide, hoping that my testimony can turn the incoming tide. Press the play, learn the way, surviving to see another day. Take the deeply embedded historical advice. You cannot afford to pay the ultimate price.
incredibly few. The closest friend will vividly manipulate your view. They smile in your face while they holding a sharpened knife, ready to jeopardize your absolute and innocent life. The envy is a venom that poisons the strongest of bonds, creating a ripple effect across the quietest ponds. Rule number 3, educate your intellectual tree. Read the profound books, unlock the psychological key. Outsmart the local crooks and the governmental traps. Redraw the boundaries of the socio-political maps. The mind is a vault and impenetrable, heavy safe, protecting you from the dangers of the metropolitan strafe. If you fail to plan, you are perfectly planning to fail, destined to end up in the coffin or a maximum jail. I'm dropping these jewels, laying them out on the wooden desk to save you from the tragedy of the urban grotesque. Press the play, learn the way, surviving to see another day. Take the deeply embedded historical advice. You cannot afford to pay the ultimate price. Yeah, listen close. I did my time navigating the devastating crime, but now I'm free, perfectly executing the prime. I passed the torch, heavy sitting upon the wooden porch of a brand new home, escaping the systematic scorch. No longer forced to roam in the danger of the night. I'm walking graciously into the beautiful guiding light. Take this heavy tape, use it to permanently escape the terrifying boundaries of the geographical shape. I'm wiping my name completely off the historical map, deactivating the triggers of the generational trap. Be better than we were, that is the only way we win. Eradicating the remnants of the original sin. The legacy is secure, the intention is incredibly pure, providing the absolute and the most magnificent cure. The cycle is done, the beautiful revolution is won. I'm stepping out of the shadows, walking into the sun.
That's it. That's the blueprint. The rest is up to you. Be smart, be safe. Peace. Peace.
Something ain't right. The street is too quiet. Keep the engine running. Hand me the steel. Midnight on the docks, the fog is rolling heavy in. Meeting with the connect to commit a heavy sin. Got the briefcase sitting right there on the passenger seat, feeling a sudden drop in my regular heartbeat. Looking at the rear view, studying the shadow play. Something is telling me to put it in reverse and drive away. The street lights flickering, casting an illusion. My gut is telling me it's a tactical intrusion. Usually the spot is crowded, tonight it's a ghost town. I roll the window down, trying to catch a single sound. I see a silhouette standing right next to the wall, holding the cell phone, making a silent little call. My hand slowly gripping on the handle of the tool. I survived this long because I ain't a damn fool. I put the car in drive, getting ready to escape. I'm breaking out the boundaries of this geographical shape. Get down! It's a setup! Drive! 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 Get down! It's a setup! Drive! 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 Bullets tearing through the metal, hitting on the leather seats, echoing across the silence of the empty city streets. I kick the door open, roll it now onto the ground, returning the fire, unloading every single round. Sparks flying off the concrete, lighting up the dark, igniting the explosion from a tiny little spark. I'm diving under cars, crawling right through the debris, trying to survive the catastrophic tragedy. They coming from the left, they coming from the right. I'm fighting for my life in the middle of the night. I reload the clip, pop up and let it spray, making sure the enemies are standing far away. I grab the briefcase, sprinting toward the alley gate, escaping from the jaws of a devastating fate. I hop over the fence, landing in the muddy dirt, checking my anatomy to see if I am hurt. The sirens approaching, the cavalry is on the way. I vanish in the fog, living for another day. The adrenaline is pumping, burning like a heavy fire, walking on a razor thin suspended metal wire. I made it out, but they knew exactly where I was gonna be. There was only 3 people who knew about this location. Me, the Connect, and my own blood brother. It was you.
You set me up. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
This is for the survivors in the trenches.
Yeah.
Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Listen up, listen up, listen up.
Yeah.
I walk across the concrete, stepping over cracks, dodging all the metaphorical invisible attacks. The city is a jungle, the predators awake, calculating every single movement that I make. You see the yellow tape, you see the flashing red and blue, a terrifying picture that the local news drew. But I don't let the paranoia paralyze the mind. I leave the weak mentality 1,000 miles behind. I keep the circle small, only riding with the real, who understand the gravity of how the streets feel. We started from the bottom, nothing but a pair of kicks, learning how to navigate the governmental tricks. I got a PhD in survival of the fittest, remaining as the absolute and undeniably grittiest. You boasting about your body count, acting like a fool, while I'm dropping knowledge like a teacher in a school. Navigate the maze, survive the phase, stepping right out of the ignorant days. Navigate the maze, survive the phase, stepping right out of the ignorant days.
Stepping right out of the ignorant days.
Navigate the maze, survive the phase, stepping right out of the ignorant. The trap is a design, a sociological cage to keep the young brothers in the permanent rage. They sell the ammunition, then they build the local jail, ensuring that the neighborhood is destined just to fail. But I refuse the narrative, I rewrite the entire script. I'm making sure my intellectual arsenal's equipped. We buying up the property, investing in the youth, providing them the unadulterated raw truth. A gangster ain't defined by the size of the gun, he's defined by the fact he protects his own son. We turning the abandoned lots to community parks, igniting the revolutionary intellectual sparks. I'm speaking from experience, the scars upon my soul have given me the ultimate and absolute control. I weathered every storm, stood tall through the drought, and finally figured what this entire life is about. Listen up, I'm planting down the seeds in the middle of the dirt, providing a solution for the generational hurt. The legacy is built, it can never be erased. A permanent fixture in the geographical space. I stand as a pillar for the ones who feeling weak, the voice for the brothers who were too afraid to speak. I'm holding up the weight of the neighborhood alone, a king sitting quietly upon a concrete throne. I write the final chapter with a steady, heavy hand, the undisputed veteran of this forgotten land. I beat the statistics, transcended the extreme, and woke up to reality from the American dream. Don't let the navigate the maze. Navigate the maze. Right out of the ignorant days.
They got the building surrounded, bro. We can shoot our way out of this. Don't give up.
We can escape through the alley, driving the getaway car, escaping the city and traveling exceptionally far. I got the deeply magnificent heavy artillery loaded before the incredibly heavily historical building imploded. We ain't heavily deeply surrendering to the heavy police. We fighting until the incredibly deeply heartbeat cease. You taught me to heavily deeply never back down from a fight. We dominate in the incredibly heavily terrifying night. I take the front line, deeply heavily clear clearing the way, ensuring we heavily, deeply live to see another day. We heavily built a deeply magnificent, massive empire, walking beautifully, heavily through the historical fire. I refuse to heavily see you in incredibly heavy chains, washing the heavily, deeply generational, beautiful stains. Grab the heavily, deeply accumulated, massive duffel bag. We hoisting the heavily, deeply revolutionary, heavy flag. I'm willing to deeply, heavily, perfectly die by your side. A monumental, heavily, deeply historical, heavy pride. Take the crown, hold it down. Lifting the underground brothers up from the ground. Take the crown, hold it down. Lifting the underground brothers up from the ground. The crown. Lifting the underground brothers up from the ground. The crown. Lifting the underground brothers up. My heavily, deeply historical running is finally done. I'm facing the incredibly, deeply devastating setting sun. If we heavily shoot our way out, we both incredibly die in the deeply magnificent, heavily historical legacy fly directly out of the heavily, deeply, incredibly window pane. I'm taking the deeply, heavily, incredibly massive, heavy blame. I'm handing you the heavily, heavily keys to the massive vault, eradicating the deeply, heavily historical, heavy assault. Take the incredibly, heavily accumulated dirty cash and deeply, heavily orchestrate a magnificent, heavy dash to the deeply legal, beautifully, heavily corporate real estate, changing the incredibly, heavily, deeply historical fate. You are the heavily, deeply, incredibly magnificent CEO, watching the deeply, heavily, beautifully legal businesses grow. I'm sacrificing my physical, heavily historical freedom so you can legitimately rule the magnificent kingdom. I can't heavily, deeply, heavily leave you inside the cell, enduring the incredibly, heavily, deeply psychological hell. I owe you my incredibly, deeply, heavily beautiful life, surviving the deeply, heavily historical heavy stride. You owe me heavily, deeply, incredibly nothing but massive success, passing the incredibly, heavily historical test. The police are heavily, heavily, heavily breaching the door. Take the deeply magnificent blueprint and beautifully soar. Get on the ground. I'm unarmed. I surrender. I surrender. Run out the back, make me proud. They got the back, make me proud. Take the crown. Take the crown. Yeah. Keep the tape spinning. Keep the tape spinning. Keep it alive. No spotlight. No spotlight.
We still survive.
Keep the tape spinning. Keep it alive. Old school in the blood, underground in the mind. Never die. Never die. Never die. Never die. Yeah. Rewind that. We learn rhythm from the pipes in the basement room. One microphone, one speaker, barely making room. No label at the door, no manager calling, just brothers writing verses while the ceiling kept falling. Every scratch on the record had a story to tell. Every rhyme was a ladder from the bottom of hell. We traded sleep for the music, kept the volume down low, so the neighbors never knew how far the dreams could go. You held the cable steady when the signal went weak. I gave you half my verse when you had nothing to speak. No followers or numbers, only trust in the sound. We built the whole world underneath the cold ground. They can copy the fashion, but they cannot disguise the truth in the no tape. Never fades, never die. Keep the tape alive. Old school in our hearts, let the real sound survive. Let it roll, let it roll. Let the real sound survive. Pass it down, don't stop, pass it down. Every brother left a story in the underground. Pass it down, don't stop, pass it down. Even when we're gone, let the tape keep spinning round. Yeah. Now the clubs look different and the streets got clean, but I still hear the drums from the old machine. Some brothers found money, some disappeared, some still rap the truth that the industry feared. We never chased the trend just to fit in the frame. We would rather stay unknown than abandon the name. When your voice started shaking, we completed the song, because brotherhood means helping when the road feels long. Every argument ended when the beat came through. One nod from the crew and the whole room knew. No matter where life took us, no matter the cost, we protected the culture and motivation puts the needle down slow. When the spirit of the basement starts to breathe once more. Old school in our hearts, let the real sound survive. Let it roll, let it roll. Let the real sound survive. Hey, pass it down, don't stop, pass it down. Every brother left a story in the underground. Pass it down, don't stop, pass it down. Even when we're gone, let the tape keep spinning round. Old school is not clothing or a chain made of gold. It is truth in your words and the promises you hold. It is standing with your brother when the story goes untold. It is keeping every lesson that the basement ever showed. Pass it down, don't stop. Every brother left a story in the underground. Pass it down, don't stop. Pass it down, even when we're gone. Let the tape keep spinning round.
Keep it spinning, keep it spinning, keep it spinning. Keep it spinning, keep it spinning.
You can keep asking the same questions, detective, but I ain't got nothing to say. Turn the tape recorder on. Let's go. Let's go. Sitting in the steel chair, staring at the mirror, trying to use intimidation just to make it clearer. Detective sitting across the table, blowing cigarette smoke, trying to crack the armor, hoping that I finally broke. He's sliding photographs of the scene across the desk, looking at the situation truly picturesque. He telling me he got the evidence to put me away, telling me I'm never gonna see another sunny day. I lean back in the chair, perfectly at peace. I know exactly how to operate with the police. I don't confirm, I don't deny, I simply observe. I got the ice water running heavy in the nerve. You want a confession? You gon' have to dig a hole, because you can lock the body, but you cannot lock the soul. I know the Constitution, I know the Miranda rights. I survived the darkness of 1,000 bloody nights. You done talking? Good, now it's my turn. Let's talk about the money you've been stealing from the evidence room. Detective. I know exactly who you are, I know the dirty game. I know you hiding corruption right behind the badge's name. You taking payouts from the cartel on the east side, thinking that the uniform is giving you a place to hide. I got the documents, I got the paper trail secured. I am the disease that your department never cured. You thought you had a paw, but you sitting with the king. I pulled the right string and I make the choir sing. You threatened me with prison, I was born inside a cell. I am the undisputed architect of living hell. Your hands are just as dirty as the killers on the block. You just a hypocrite hiding behind a shiny Glock. I see the sweat forming on your forehead. You afraid, watching all the leverage and the intimidation fade. I'm walking out this building with a smile upon my face, leaving you completely humiliated and disgraced. The streets know the truth, the streets always keep the score. I'm kicking down the hinges of the penitentiary door. I dictate the terms, I dictate the negotiation, and in this pathetic and corrupt interrogation. You wanna lock me up? You better make sure your own closet is clean first. I want my lawyer now. And until he gets here, I exercise my right to remain absolutely silent. We're done here. We're done here. check the circle. One came from the west where the summer stayed hot. One came from the towers where the elevator stopped. One brother lost his father, one was raised by the street. But the beat made us equal when we gathered every week. No man took the center for too long at a time. Every brother had a moment, every pain had a rhyme. If your verse lost direction, we will help you rebuild. Not laugh at your weakness just to make ourselves skilled. We corrected one another, kept the ego outside, because pride breaks a circle faster than enemies tried. There were nights when the anger made the whole crew divide, and the music brought the truth. We were too stubborn to hide. One microphone taught us what the world never showed. If its stories can survive underneath the same code. Pass the mic. Oh, every brother gets a voice inside the circle tonight. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Keep the brotherhood tight. Hold it cold, don't fold, hold the cold. Different scars, but we carry the same underground soul. Hold the cold, don't fold, hold the cold. When one voice starts to weaken, every brother makes it whole. Yeah, whole. Then the scene became crowded and the money walked in. Some started calling brothers by the value of their wins. Every handshake felt colder, every smile had a plan. They forgot the old cipher where the brotherhood began. We refused to turn the circle to a ladder for fame. No brother stood above us just because of his name. When the record did numbers, every brother felt proud. When the record disappeared, we still gathered around. We buried 2 brothers and we welcomed 3 sons. Told them old school means finishing what loyalty begun. It is more than drum patterns or the clothing you wear. It's making room inside the circle and protecting who is there. Now the train still shakes the bridge when the midnight winds blow. When the younger brothers gather where we stood years ago. Pass the mic. Oh, every brother gets a voice inside the circle tonight. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Keep the brotherhood tight. Hold the cold, don't fold, hold the cold. Different scars, but we carry the same underground soul. Hold the cold, don't fold, hold the cold. When one voice starts to weaken, every brother makes it whole. Yeah, the circle has no front seat and no brother stands behind. Every voice deserves respect, every scar deserves a line. Old school is the promise that the strong protect the small. When the microphone is shared, there is room enough for all. Hold the cold, don't fold, hold cold. Different scars, but we carry the same underground soul. Hold the cold, don't fold, hold the cold. When one voice starts to weaken, every brother makes it whole. Same cipher, same cipher, same cipher, same code.
They put us in separate interrogation rooms. Thought we would fold and turn on each other. They don't know the cloth we cut from. They can lock the physical body in the heavy steel, but they can never unlock the loyalty that I feel.
Drop the bass. Let the drums talk. Let the drums talk. Let the drums talk. I got a fortified, impenetrable mental vault, protecting my brothers from the legal assault. We committed the undocumented heavy sins, where the chaotic urban survival begins. We buried the incriminating heavy tool in the muddy and shallow isolated pool. We made an unspoken absolute vow, sweating the historical terrified brow. They put me in the secured interrogation room, trying to orchestrate the historical doom. The feds offering magnificent tempting deals, trying to break the magnificent holy seals. I looked the detective right in the eye and fed him an impenetrable solid lie. My lips are permanently heavily sewn shut, trusting the intuition living inside the gut.
Swallow the key, bury the lie,
Keeping the hidden secrets until I die.
no interrogations, no federal deals.
We operating heavily on the absolute reals.
Yeah, sealed tight. They offered me 5 years if I gave them your name. I told them I didn't speak English, talk to them, bro.
They froze, they accumulated heavy accounts.
trying to squeeze the historical amount. They threaten my innocent family tree, trying to manipulate and terrify me. But the brotherhood is a holy, unshakable oath, protecting the magnificent generational growth. I'd rather sit in the dark, isolated cell, enduring the psychological heavy hell than to ever heavily snitch and fold and leave my brother out in the freezing cold. The superficial ones quickly break down, losing the underground heavy crown. But the underground is a totally different breed, operating off a magnificent silent creed. I'm swallowing the absolute heavy key to guarantee that my brother is perfectly free.
The vault is incredibly, permanently tight.
Navigating the historical, terrifying night.
We left absolutely no unadulterated trace.
Maintaining the immaculate stoic face.
The feds are incredibly, exceptionally mad,
because they lost the only leverage they had.
the secrets are deeply, heavily secure.
The intentions are fundamentally pure. Swallow the key, bury the lie, keeping the hidden secrets until I die. No interrogations, no federal deal. We operating heavily on the absolute reals.
Sealed tight.
Take it to the grave. That's the code. That's the code. Take it to the grave. That's the code. Go, 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 go. Take it to the grave. Check the board, move the pawn. Wait it out until the dawn. Check the board, move the pawn. Wait it out until the dawn, till the dawn, till the dawn, till the dawn, till the dawn, tune in, looking at the city like a chessboard game. Pawns move first, chasing after the fame. I'm the king in the back, observing the play. Let the loud ones talk, let them have their day. Hustling on the stoop with a heavy mind, leaving all the childish endeavors behind. Dice hit the pavement, snake eye stare. Life ain't a movie and life ain't fair. Sirens in the distance singing lullabies. I see the cold truth through the alibis. No shiny watches, just impeccable timing. While they falling off, I'm steadily climbing. When the pressure hits, I don't crack the sweat. I just call the bluff and I raise the bet. Hold the frame up, move the pawn. Wait it out until the dawn. Wait it out until the dawn. Cold gaze, don't phase. Cold gaze, walking through the fire in the smoky haze. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cold gaze, don't phase. Cold gaze, navigate the board. Master of the maze. Yeah. Riding through the avenues, windows rolled up, sipping on the truth from a styrofoam cup. Fake friends smile with the daggers in hand. I can read the plot, I can see the plan. I was in the storm without an umbrella. Now I'm the author, the master storyteller. Right hand drafting up the master script, left hand making sure the balance don't slip. If they try to trap me, I find a way out. Turn a dead end to a brand new route. They want the fast money, I want the real power. Standing like a gargoyle on the clock tower. When the game gets ugly and the pieces fall, I'm the last one standing, leaning on the wall. Listen closely. Every move has a consequence. Every dollar bill breaks the innocence. You can't buy time, you can't rent a soul. Checkmate the devil before we make some moves. Hold the frame up, move the pawn. Wait it out until the dawn. Wait it out until the dawn. Cold gaze, don't phase. Cold gaze, walking through the fire in the smoky haze. Cold gaze, don't phase. Cold gaze, navigate the board. Master of the maze. Yeah, I dodge the traps, I dodge the feds. I stay 10 steps ahead of the dreads. No luck involved, just pure strategy. Building up my own legacy. Cold gaze, don't cold gaze. Walking through the fire in the smoky haze. Cold gaze, don't phase. Cold gaze, navigate the board.
have a collect call from an inmate at a state correctional facility. Press 1 to accept.
What's good, brother? I got your letter, just listen. I got your letter in the mail, read it carefully twice. Thinking about the days we used to gamble and roll the dice. You're doing 20 in the box, staring straight at the wall, while I'm out here trying not to stumble and fall. The block is looking identical, nothing has really changed. The players are different, but the game is still arranged. The youngest dying over colors, dying over the blocks, still worshiping the jewelry and the loaded Glocks. I walk past your old house, see your mother on the porch. She praying that the Lord will finally carry the torch. It's a heavy type of burden, surviving the urban war when your closest brother locked behind a heavy iron door. I send a couple $100 to your commissary, knowing that the penitentiary's a cemetery for the brilliant minds trapped inside the concrete cage, writing down the history upon a bloody page. Read the letter, break the cell, finding heaven in the middle of hell. Keep the mental sharp, don't let the spirit rot. Read the beautiful roses growing out the vacant lot. Yeah, stay strong. You told me in the letter that you slowly losing your mind, feeling like the universe has left you far behind. But physical confinement cannot capture the holy soul. You gotta take the psychological, absolute control. I traded in the street hustle, bought a tailored suit. I'm planting down a different and the intellectual root. I'm speaking to the youth, telling them your tragic tale, showing them the devastating reality of the jail. We were engineered to fail, programmed to lose, given the most impossible paths to choose. But I'm rewriting the historical generational script, ensuring that the balance of the power is tipped. Don't let the guards break you, don't let the water win. Forgive yourself the past and the original sin. The time is moving slow, but the hands on the clock are bringing you closer to returning to the block. Read the letter, break the cell, finding heaven in the middle of hell. Keep the mental sharp, don't let the spirit rock. Read the beautiful roses growing out the vacant lot. Yeah, stay strong. Yeah. I'm sending you some books, philosophy and the law, so you can see the systemic structural flaw. Educate yourself, sharpen up the brilliant brain. Don't let the isolated penitentiary drain. When you finally get out, I got a job in the place. We gonna elevate the beauty of the human race. No more moving backwards, stepping in the dark. We leaving a monumental historical mark. Stay strong on the yard, keep your head up high. We gonna touch the beautiful limitless sky. I'll wrap this letter up, sealing it with a stamp. Keep your vision illuminated like a street lamp. I'll see you on the visit in a couple of weeks. We surviving the valleys and we climbing the peaks. Hold your head, my brother, never surrender the fight. I'm walking to the mailbox in the middle of the night.
You have 1 minute remaining. Hold your head, brother. I'll call you next week.
Watch the board, move the pawn.
Waiting in the shadows till the dawn.
Watch the board, move the pawn.
Waiting in the shadows till the dawn.
Till the dawn, till the dawn, till the dawn, till the dawn, till the dawn. Check.
Watch the move.
Yeah.
Looking at the city like a chessboard game. Pawns move first, chasing after the fame. I'm the king in the back, observing the play. Let the loud ones talk, let them have their day. Hustling on the stoop with the heavy mind, leaving all the childish endeavors behind. Dice hit the pavement, snake eyes stare. Life ain't a movie and life ain't fair. Sirens in the distance singing lullabies. I see the cold truth through the alibis. No shiny watches, just impeccable timing. While they falling off, I'm steadily climbing. When the pressure hits, I don't crack the sweat. I just call the bluff and I raise the bet. If they try to cross the boundary, I hold my ground. I'm a ghost in the system, never make a sound.
Hold the frame, move the pawn.
Watch the waiting in the shadows till the dawn.
Watch the board, move the pawn.
Waiting in the shadows till the dawn.
Cold gaze, don't fade. Cold gaze,
Walking through the fire in the smoky haze.
move. Cold gaze, don't fade. Cold gaze,
Navigate the board, master of the maze. the avenues, windows rolled up. Sipping on the truth from a styrofoam cup. Fake friends smile with the daggers in hand. I can read the plot, I can see the plan. I was in the storm without an umbrella. Now I'm the author, the master storyteller. Right hand drafting up the master script. Left hand making sure the balance don't slip. If they try to trap me, I find a way out. Turn a dead end to a brand new route. They want the fast money, I want the real power. Standing like a gargoyle on the clock tower. When the game gets ugly and the pieces fall, I'm the last one standing leaning on the wall. I dictate the pace, I dictate the terms. Watching the empire of the ignorant burn. Listen closely, every move has a consequence. Every dollar bill breaks the innocence. Checkmate the devil before he makes a move. Hold the frame, move the pawn. Watch the board waiting in the shadows till the dawn. Watch the board, move the pawn. Waiting in the shadows till the dawn. Cold gaze, don't fade, old gaze. Walking through the fire in the smoky haze. Cold gaze, don't fade, old gaze. Navigate the board, master of the maze. I dodge the traps, I dodge the feds. I stay 10 steps ahead of the dreads. No luck involved, just pure strategy. Building up my own legacy. Cold gaze, don't fade. Walking through the fire in the smoky haze. Cold gaze, don't fade. Navigate the board, master of the maze. Watch the board, watch the board, watch the board, watch the board.
I'm done with college, bro. I'm hitting the block with you tonight.
I'm tired of the classroom staring at the chalkboard. I wanna hit the pavement and collect the street reward. I'm ready to heavily hustle, ready to carry the tool. I'm officially dropping out of the educational school. I see you coming home with the heavy pockets of cash, while I'm struggling heavily with the university trash. I want the customized vehicle, the heavy golden chain. I want to heavily dominate the metropolitan lane. The professors are teaching me about the fabricated dream, but out here on the pavement is the realistic scheme. I got the deeply undeniable, magnificent street smarts. I'm ready to completely tear the opposition apart. Why should I heavily study for a minimum wage when I can heavily conquer the underground violent stage? I'm your blood brother, let me stand on the front line. Let me properly execute the magnificent design. I'm throwing the textbooks violently into the fire, elevating my financial ambition significantly higher. Hand me a package, let me establish my name. I'm officially entering the generational game. Walk the line and elevate the mind. Leaving the violent hustle behind. Walk the line, elevate the mind. Leaving the violent hustle behind. Walk the line, elevate the mind. Leaving the violent hustle behind. Are you out of your damn mind? Pick those books up right now. I swallow my dignity, operating in the mud, covering my hands in the unforgivable blood, selling the poison to the deeply devastated street, accepting the psychological ultimate defeat, just so I can perfectly pay for your college tuition and keep you safely away from the brutal condition. You think the shiny jewelry is a badge of success? It's a heavy metal noose creating immense distress. I look over my shoulder every single terrifying night, praying that I heavily survive the inevitable fight. I sacrifice my holy soul so you could wear a suit, so you could firmly establish a magnificent root. You are the absolute hope of the entire family tree. Don't throw it beautifully away just to emulate me. I'm a heavily, deeply scarred, unforgivable sinner, so you could be the ultimate legitimate winner. But I can't let you carry the magnificent burden alone, sitting isolated heavily on the underground throne. I wanna forcefully protect you, watch over your back, defending the family from the governmental attack. The only way you protect me is getting that degree, becoming the magnificent man that I could never be. You stepping on the block is an insult to my pain. Don't watch my deeply historical sacrifice in the rain.
I didn't know, bro. I'm sorry. I love you, kid.
Now pack your bag. You got a class tomorrow morning.
They caught me lacking, bro, but I'm still breathing. Hand me the steel, I'm going back out there. I'm laying on the mattress, bandages upon the chest, planning the retaliation, unable to get some rest. The deeply hollow bullets, the deeply hollow bullets heavily shattered the fragile bone, but they couldn't deeply dethrone me from the underground throne. I know exactly the vehicle, know the faces inside. They tried to heavily assassinate my historical pride. As soon as the doctor heavily, deeply discharges me out, I'm clearing the heavily, deeply disrespectful, heavy doubt. I'm pulling up to their corner, heavily armed to the teeth, extracting the heavily, deeply hidden sword from the sheath. They thought I was a casualty, heavily sent to the grave, but I'm the most incredibly terrifying wave. I'm asking you heavily, brother, go and retrieve the stash. We spending the incredibly heavily accumulated cash on the deeply destructive artillery, preparing for war. We kicking heavily down the unadulterated enemy door. I'm coughing up the blood deeply heavily, fighting the pain, but the heavily deeply magnificent vengeance is in the brain. Stop the bleed, plant the seed, giving the brothers exactly what they need. Stop the bleed, plant the seed, giving the brothers exactly what they need. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. You can barely breathe. Vengeance ain't gonna heal those bullet holes. Listen to me. You lucky to be alive, breathing the hospital air. You thinking about vengeance, acting like you do not care. I sat in the deeply terrifying waiting room all night, watching our deeply devastated mother crying in fright. If you retaliate, you heavily, deeply killing the sun, and another incredibly devastating cycle begun. The graveyard is overpopulated with the foolish pride, with the brothers who heavily, aggressively tried to heavily validate a deeply superficial street name, drowning inside the heavily devastating violent game. I'm throwing the heavily, deeply accumulated weapons away. We moving out of the city at the heavily break of the day. I bought a deeply magnificent property out on the coast, eradicating the heavily, deeply terrifying dark ghost. Your deeply magnificent life is worth infinitely more than the heavily devastating, incredibly ignorant war. But if I heavily, deeply let it profoundly go, the deeply heavily opposition will incredibly heavily grow. They gonna think we heavily, deeply, incredibly deeply weak, losing the incredibly heavily magnificent urban peak.
The true strength is heavily, deeply, incredibly walking away, ensuring you heavily, deeply live to see another day. We heavily, deeply won by incredibly staying alive. Watching the heavily, deeply magnificent family thrive.
I don't wanna die in these streets, bro. You won't. We're leaving tomorrow. Just rest.
Deeply hollow, yeah, deeply hollow, not a deeply hollow bullets.
Let it pour. Watch the chrome. Navigating through the storm to make it home. Let it pour. Watch the chrome. Navigating through the storm to make it home. Make it home, make it home, make it home. Breathe, yeah, calm down. Let it pour. Yeah.
sitting in the driver's seat, watching the wiper blaze, thinking about the choices and the sacrifices made. The city looks peaceful when it's soaked in the rain, washes all the blood and it numbs all the pain. Neon signs reflecting in the puddles on the street. I'm finding my sanctuary right inside the beat. Ain't nowhere to be, ain't nobody to see. Just a moment of silence for a sinner like me. The hustle never stops, but tonight I take a pause. Tired of the violence and the breaking of the laws. Let the water cleanse the dirt off the chrome. Long way to go, but I'm finally heading home. I don't hold grudges, I let the anger release. The ultimate luxury is in the peace. Keep the window cracked, smell the ozone in the air. Whisper in the quiet in the solitary prayer. Let it fall, oh, wash the chrome. Let it pour, let it pour. Navigating through the storm to make it home. Let it fall, let it pour, let it pour. Navigating through the storm to make it home. Yeah. Keep it calm, ride slow, keep it calm. Looking for a piece, looking for the bomb. Ride. Keep it calm, ride slow, keep it calm. Let the heavy storm be a healing song. My soul is exhausted from the constant paranoia. Trusting nobody, not the judge or the lawyer. Everybody wearing masks, playing different roles, selling out their brothers just to reach their goals. But tonight the rain makes everybody equal. No heroes, no villains, ain't no sequel. Just humans trying not to drown in the flood, trying to keep the water from mixing with the blood. I turn the radio dial, find a classic groove. Let the bass line tell me how I need to move. Sometimes the greatest strength is sitting still, looking out the window, looking at the hill. When the city goes to sleep and the sirens wail, I'm the one who writes the ending to the untold tale. No medals for the change, no parades in the town. Just a man pulling himself up from the ground. Listen to the drops. It's the city crying for everything we lost. Wash it clean, wash it clean, wash it clean. Start over tomorrow. Let it fall, oh, wash the chrome. Let it pour, let it pour. Navigating through the storm to make it home. Let it pour, let it pour, let it pour. Navigating through the storm to make it home. Yeah. Keep it calm, ride slow, keep it calm. Looking for a piece, looking for the ball. Keep it calm, ride slow, keep it calm. Let the heavy storm be a healing song. I seen the era change, I seen the culture shift, but the boom bap beat is my ultimate gift. No living in the past, but I honor the roots. Still walking the path in my Timberland boots. Keep it calm, ride slow, keep it calm. Looking for a piece, looking. Keep it calm, ride, keep it calm, ride. Let the heavy storm, yeah, be a healing song. Yeah. Let it pour, let it pour, let it pour.